Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 17th Annual Harvest of Memories. This is actually our second virtual event, and while we're sad we can't all be in person again, we are going to have a great evening tonight. We have lots of entertainment and everything lined up, and most importantly, lots of opportunities for you to bid on items and buy some tickets. So, to get us all started, we're actually going to turn it over to the President of the Historical Society, Pat Rippon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's event. There's a saying that says turbulence is part of the journey. Isn't it interesting? We've studied the prehistoric age, the ice age, and I would have thought it virtually impossible, but turbulence has brought us to the virtual age. Again, thank you for tuning in to the second virtual Harvest of Memories event. Now then, do you know why Cinderella is so bad at organizing fundraising events? Well, she's always running away from the ball. Tonight, we are not running away from the ball. With your support and generosity, we intend to hit a grand slam. My name is Pat Rippon, President of the Historical Society, and I'm pleased to welcome all who have been with us all these years, and now as well, all who are new to the community and new to this event here tonight. Our goal is to raise $30,000. And I know Chris is working hard at doing that. These dollars are necessary just to operate the museum. The pandemic, of course, has impacted so many of us, businesses and individuals alike, and of course the museum. But with determination and respect for COVID protocols, the executive director and staff have carried on. The Crow's Nest Museum is a repository for all of the great collection of artifacts and stories of Crow's Nest and its people, donated by the people for their preservation and protection. The museum takes great pride in doing so. The many great and tragic stories grow and continue to grow. From the shootout in Bellevue, next year will be the 100th anniversary of that, the Hillcrest mine disaster, the Frank slide, the Emilio Piccarello story, and of course the shooting of Constable Lawson at the Alberta Provincial Police Building in Coleman. Great stories only come to life because of someone's desire to ensure they are told. This year, discussion and planning for another great story began. Acknowledging that we are on Treaty 7 territory of the Blackfoot Nation and recognizing their great story has yet to be told, tonight I'd like to pay tribute to one of our own board members, Isabel Russell. With her time, effort, and great passion, she has undertaken the commencement of the story of the Blackfoot and the Crow's Nest Pass. I had the privilege, thanks to Isabel this spring, to be invited to a meeting with members of the Piikani community and with Veronica, one of the respected elders. The meeting was the beginning of a plan as to how and when this story will be told. One day you will visit the museum and see this remarkable story on the walls of the museum. But of course the work, the stories, and the progress can only be accomplished and told with your support, generosity, and volunteer hours. And for that, we owe all of you a great deal of gratitude and respect. We value every donation we receive. So tonight, once again, we ask for your support and donations for all of our raffles and auction items. Please be generous. Let's reach that $30,000 goal. Let's hit the ball out of the park. Thank you and enjoy the evening.
Thank you so much, Pat. Now to keep the conversation going, I'm going to turn it over to Chris Matthews on behalf of the museum.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Krista. We had Krista McDonald. Well, she forgot to introduce herself.
I did.
I just want to say thank you on behalf of the Crow's Nest Museum. I'm privileged to be the executive director here, and it's always fun to do these Harvest of Memories events. This is great. I have to start with a thank you. This has been fantastic. The outpouring of support from our business community, from the community at large, from people far afield, it's been fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Events like this wouldn't be a success. Let's hope we get through tonight successfully. But the successes of the past are all due to you, our supporters, the general public, the community that we try to serve, and hopefully we serve very, very well. And events like this help us do that each and every year, especially through these troubling times, and it's just been fantastic. From last year's virtual Harvest of Memories, where we learned a lot and had fun with it, to unfortunately having to do a second one. I want to thank everybody. The outpouring has been in greater numbers, more support, a lot more conversations of, oh, it's too bad we can't get together in face to face, but we're happy to help. So thank you to everybody, from everybody here at the Crow's Nest Museum, the staff, the volunteers, myself. I just wanted to say thank you for your support, and I hope you enjoy the evening tonight.
Thanks so much, Chris. So before we get going any further, we should probably explain how this whole evening is going to work. I think that would be useful.
Yeah, let me help you, Kristen.
That would be great.
A little bit with
you
that.
know so much more than I do about this kind of thing. So first of all, if you're watching, you're either on YouTube or Facebook Live.
Yeah, or we're broadcasting on Shaw Channel 12 or Shaw Blue Curve 105, I believe. So
Great.
thank you for everybody who's tuning in. However you're tuning in, thank you very much.
Right. And if you have any questions on social media, we have Janice is manning and Sammy are manning the lines, I guess, social media lines.
If you have questions, the best way to get through tonight during the broadcast is through Facebook live chat or the YouTube chat.
Exactly.
That's beside there. So log on there, and if you call, we probably won't answer. So don't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're probably wondering how to, you want to bid on some great items. There are actually, you said there are 80 items altogether?
80 items to bid on,
Awesome.
and we're watching the feed right now. Bids are coming in as we're talking. A bidding war.
There
maybe?
is a bidding war.
But so you can go on crowsnestmuseum.ca/HOM. All the links are there in clickable buttons, and you can take in. One will take you straight to the Octria website. You do have to register and put your information in, but once you're there, you're free to roam and bid as much as you want. There is a downloadable app for your phone, so if you're on one computer watching this and you're in a bidding war with somebody else, you can put it on your phone, and so you don't miss. There's live outbid notices, high bid notices, notifications for everybody who has been going so far. We have lots going on there, so it's pretty easy to use. So.
Right. And don't be scared, you have to put your credit card information first. Nothing gets taken off, it's just for if you win.
Yeah, that's for when you win. So
when you win, I like that.
Yeah, win, right? Everybody's a winner.
And there are also 4 ticket items that you were talking about earlier.
Also, we have 4 items this year. You have a 50-50 draw. The pot's currently at 1,070.
I think it might have gone up slightly.
Maybe since we've gone live even, I think. So you can buy 50-50 tickets on the auction site. You can buy wine table raffle tickets online.
Right. And how many bottles of wine are on the wine table?
This year, through complete donation from the public and our supporters, we have over 80 bottles of wine.
That's crazy.
For one ticket. One winner takes home the table. 80 bottles.
So I saw this, and the table is, the word wine table is kind of a lie because it doesn't all fit on the table.
Yeah, we'll show you later. It's 80 bottles is quite a bit, so we will have some fun with that. Or whomever wins will have a lot of fun with that. And then the other ticket that you can purchase is a VIP ticket. This year, that VIP ticket is for a Gushel print, framed Gushel print that we have. Right here behind me, actually. We'll feature that a little bit later, but you can check out a close-up picture of that on the auction site. If you buy your VIP ticket, they are $20 a ticket, and again, one lucky winner takes home that beautiful Gushel print.
It's a pretty good deal for $20.
Yeah, great picture, especially when you see what the other Gushel prints are in the auction already. A little bit more than $20.
A little bit more than 20.
So, and then last but not least, you can have a virtual drink.
Sweet.
This is a drink that you pay us, pour it at home, drink it at home, have fun at home. But it really helps us out at the Crow's Nest Museum.
That's very efficient, from your couch.
One of these virtual drinks, technology just hasn't come far enough for us to help out that way. So, That's
awesome.
lots to do, lots to have fun with. You can see when your friends bid online. You can see when your friends bid a ticket. Yeah, like I said, you get outbid notifications and everything like
Yep.
that. So.
I know that's, I've been getting those. They're a little deadly, actually.
They're a little addictive.
They are a little addictive. Not that I'm competitive or anything.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, and then also there's a spot on the site where you can make a donation to the museum.
You can, right there at the bottom of the homepage, you can make a donation either through the auction site, or there's links on our website to the Canada Helps donation page, and it issues you, or you can put your donations in through there. So either one gets recorded, and it's just fantastic. So
that's awesome.
Lots of ways to have fun, lots of ways to help tonight, and I hope you all enjoy the performance,
Right.
the evening tonight as well. So.
Yeah, well, right as we started talking here and everything, we're really close to making the 30,000 goal.
We set a goal early, and we've set it most every year at $30,000 for the Historical Society's this annual fundraiser. This is our big one for the season and for the year, actually. And we usually set that goal at 30,000. The community, I don't think in the 10 or 11 that I've done now, I don't think they've ever let us down.
Wow, that's
it's
impressive.
Quite fantastic. So yeah, we've been flirting with that goal, but that doesn't mean that's where it ends. And we would love to see as much support coming through. And it has been, since we started setting up today, a flurry of activity on the website and the auction site, and I just can't thank everybody enough.
That's wonderful.
Every time I look down, there's another notification of a bid. So
I've
this
been
is
noticing that too. There is
way
a
to
bidding
go.
war going on right now.
some hot items. So
Yeah.
do check back to your bids.
Absolutely.
To make sure. So,
Awesome.
yeah. That's it. And like I said, if anybody has any questions, we do have Janice manning the chats. And we'll check in with her a little bit.
Definitely.
A little bit later, but you can put your questions in there, and we can try to help you as best we can that way.
Absolutely. She's much more tech savvy than I would be, so she'll figure.
Yeah.
I believe we wanted to have a little bit of a sponsored shout out at this point.
Yes. So we do have. The reason we are as high as we are towards our goal is because of our sponsors, and once again, the business community. Like I said, the community at large has really stepped up, and a few key sponsors have come to the forefront with some large donations. And in no particular order, we have A&B Liquor Store, Allied Ace Hardware, Century 21 Foothills South, Crow's Nest Insurance Agencies, Drain Brothers Construction, Lorna Machinsky, North and Company. Thank you, Rob. Prestige Cleaners, Rocky Mountain Optometry, Sue Sushi. Thank you, Sue Sushi, for coming on and supporting us as a new business during the pandemic.
That's awesome.
So that's fantastic. Service Credit Union, Scotiabank, Spray Lake Sawmills, Tech Coal, and Turtle Mountain Pharmacy. Thank you, everybody. That's fantastic. The reason that we're so close to our goal every year, and this year in particular, is because of sponsors like you. So thank you, and everybody, go give those businesses some support and a shout out with a visit. So.
Absolutely, and bid on items in between.
Exactly. So. I forget. Is it time to
check in with Sammy?
To check in with Sammy
Yeah.
down at the Coleman?
Oh,
so it
yeah.
was such a beautiful day here in
Right.
Coleman. It's actually like sweltering hot in this building right now because the sun was pouring in all day. And but we do have our friends stationed down at the Bellevue Underground Mine right now. So let's check in and see what are the conditions like down at the mine.
It's cold.
Thank you, Sammy.
All
as
right.
Detailed as always.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. That's fantastic.
Very
Maybe we'll check in with her later on in the broadcast.
Yeah, hopefully another detail.
Yeah.
There. So actually, we're pretty fortunate this year. We have some live entertainment actually. So a little
Very
bit-
excited to have live entertainment this year.
So we have a local musician, Kevin Smith, who is joining us tonight. So we have, we're very fortunate to get to hear from him a few times throughout the evening. And I'm gonna throw it on over to him and hear what he has to say.
Harvest of Memories,
Uh-oh.
and I hope you all enjoy your evening.
I've been walking in my sleep, counting troubles instead of counting sheep. Where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around, they've gone away. And I've been sifting through the layers of dusty books and faded papers. They tell a story I used to know, and it was one that happened so long ago. It's gone away in yesterday, and I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Now I heard the owl calling softly as the night was falling with a question, and I replied, but he's gone across the borderline. He's gone away in yesterday, and I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. The finest hour that I have seen is the one that comes between the edge of night and the break of day. It's when the darkness rolls away. It's gone away in yesterday, and I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. It's gone away in yesterday, and I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. You booked the night train for a reason, so you could sit there in this hurt. Bustling crowds or silent sleepers, you're not sure which is worse. Because I dropped your hand while dancing, left you out there standing, crestfallen on the landing. Champagne problems, your mom's ring in your pocket, my picture in your wallet. Your heart was glass, I dropped it. Champagne problems. You told your family for a reason you couldn't keep it in. Your sister splashed out on the bottle, now no one's celebrating. Dom Perignon, you brought it, no crowd of friends applauded. Your hometown skeptics called it champagne problems. You had a speech, you're speechless, love slipped beyond your reaches, and I couldn't give a reason. Champagne problems. Your Midas touch on the Chevy door, November flush, your flannel cure. Storm was once a madhouse. I made a joke, well it's made for me, however green. Our group of friends don't think we'll say that word again. Soon they'll have the nerve to deck the halls that we once walked through. One for the money, two for the show. Never was ready, so I watched you go. Sometimes you just don't know the answer till someone's on their knees and asks you. She would have made such a lovely bride. What a shame she's stuck in her head, they said. You'll find the real thing instead. She'll patch up your tapestry that I shred, and hold your hand while dancing, and never leave you standing, crestfallen on the landing with champagne problems. Your mom's ring in your pocket, her picture in your wallet, and you won't remember all my champagne problems. You won't remember all my champagne problems. Scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. You're the magician's assistant in their dreams. Oh, oh, and they come unstuck. Lady, you're running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. There's this movie that I think you'll like. This guy decides to quit his job and heads to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself. She's been living on the highest shelf. Oh, oh, and they come unstuck. Lady running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Lady running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Lady running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Sorry, apparently my guitar wasn't playing for a minute there. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, it'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. That light I never know. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. But I wish there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. It ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you never did before. And it ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, I can't hear you anymore. I'm a-thinking and a-wondering, walking down the road. I once loved a woman, a child I'm told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey babe, where I'm bound I can't tell, but goodbye's too good a word, babe. So I'll just say fare thee well. And I ain't saying you treated me unkind. Could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kinda wasted my precious time. But don't think twice, it's alright. Like a bird on a wire, like a drunk in a midnight choir, I've tried in my ways to be free. Like a fish on a hook, like a knight in some old-fashioned book, I've saved all my ribbons for thee. And if I have been unkind, I just hope you'll let it go by. And if I have been untrue, I just hope it was never to you. Like a baby stillborn, like a beast with his horn, I've torn everyone who reached out to me. But I swear by this song and by all that I've done wrong, I'll make it up to thee. I saw a young man leaning on his wooden crutch. He called out to me, don't ask for so much. And a young woman leaning on her darkened door called out to me, why not ask for more? Like a bird on a wire, like a song in a midnight choir, I've waited in my life to be free.
Thank you, Kevin. That was awesome. So that portion of entertainment was actually brought to you by Tech Cole. So thank you, Tech, so much for being such a great sponsor of this event. They're a great sponsor all the time. So thanks so much. Speaking of sponsors, actually, let's run through our list and do another shout out for our sponsors. So again, in no particular order, A&B Liquor Store, Allied Ace Hardware, Century 21 Foothills South, Crow's Nest Insurance Agencies, Drain Brothers Construction, Lorna Machinsky, North and Company, Blairmore, Prestige Cleaners, Rocky Mountain Optometry, Sue Sushi, Service Credit Union, Scotiabank, Spray Lake Sawmills, Tech Coal, and Turtle Mountain Pharmacy. So thank you again so much to those sponsors. I just wanted to give a little update on where we're at with auctions and everything. There is an insane bidding war going on right now. So there's a book, which is The Story of Corbin, British Columbia. It's a special edition, and it's getting heated. So if you were at all interested in that book, you might want to get in on that, because it's getting pretty heated. And speaking of other things, I want to highlight, there's this fantastic mountain cutout print right here with the trees and everything. It looks really nice. I think everyone should probably jump on, bid on that a little bit. Yeah, because isn't that a really, really nice piece that I'm sure nobody specific has their eye on? You definitely want in on that one. Also, our 50-50, the total pot right now is at 1,100. So I don't teach math, but you definitely want to get in on that, because you get half of whatever that is. And that keeps getting updated pretty sporadically. I've noticed a couple more tickets come through, so I'm not even sure how accurate that one is right now. So that's fantastic. So by all means, you still have time, but you don't have tons of time. This auction has been going on, and these tickets have been available all month, and it closes at exactly 8:50 tonight. So if you want in on any of these items, like Chris said earlier, there are 80 items total and 4 ticket items. You need to get on it soon. And yeah, so at that point, I'm going to hand it over to Pat, who is going to give us an update on the board.
On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Historical Society, Lori Prentice, who's our Vice President, Treasurer Dawn Rigby, Mariah Sagrafina is the Secretary, Gail Williams is a Director, Rudy Pagnucco is a Director, Isabel Russell, a Director, Jan Fabro, a Director, Fred Bradley, a Director, and my thanks and appreciation to the staff who have worked tirelessly to ensure a successful operation of your museum. Michelle, Janice, Sammy, volunteers Anna, Lori, Darcy, and Martha Anderson, our longtime volunteer who left us in March, and anyone else who has contributed this past year to the success of the museum. Of course, the success of any great operation comes from the organization and direction of its executive director. And so to Chris, my thanks for keeping the museum not only operable, safe, and exciting and a unique place to visit, but a powerful storyteller for Crow's Nest and its people. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Pat. Now, I went and got myself a sheet of paper so I wouldn't trip over my words again this time. But I did want to give another update, because we have a total in-progress bids right now. This is updating live, and it is $7,885 worth of total in-progress bids. So that is awesome. Thank you so much. That's just fantastic. And it's continually getting updated. so by all means, you still have time, but like I said, 8:50. So speaking of, social media and jumping online and bidding and all of those fun things, anything exciting happening in the chat there, Janice, at all?
Hi. Yeah, no, it's quite quiet over here, actually, both on YouTube and Facebook. If you're a little bored tonight, looking to chat, come join us. Or if you have any questions about how to bid or how to purchase a ticket, head on both to our Facebook or YouTube page, and I can certainly help and point you in the right direction.
And I do want to also, speaking of items and everything like that up for bid, we have some amazing items. I think I already mentioned that great cutout of the mountains and the trees there, but I also really wanted to highlight this piece right here. So earlier we talked about the VIP item that was up. So this, if you want to go online, you can actually get a close-up image as well. But this here is the Gushel Prize. And it was all of the Gushel prints were donated by Robert Williams. So thank you very much for that. And if you check on the other prints, they're not going for $20. Okay, so if you want your chance to have this great image right here, $20 is what your ticket would cost to have a chance to take that one home. Also, while you're buying tickets and things like that, again, I want to remind you about the 50-50, and I want to remind you about the buying a virtual drink, because that would be about as convenient as you can get to buy a drink. So we're currently just over, oh wow, that is it's moving up really fast right now, the little dollars raised. So we are a little over 29,000. And so please do keep bidding, keep buying tickets and all that kind of fun stuff. So we want to take another moment to thank a fantastic recurring sponsor, Scotiabank. Now, Scotiabank Blairmore branch has once again supported this event with its matching program. So usually, when this is a live event, you can go into the Scotiabank to get the event tickets in person. Of course, a whole lot of in-person stuff is not happening right now. So, since COVID has forced us into the digital realm, they have adjusted as well and will take the contributions you make tonight and through the auction site as matching. So up to $3,000. So thank you so much, Scotiabank. That's fantastic. So at this point, we have a video from Little Mountain Misses. So I'm gonna, yep.
Dolly, stuffed with extra baggage, lay me down to shut my eyes, beaded gazes, lead you nowhere anyways, press on my heart, I will say, press on my heart, I will say. A static smile, I think my stitching's coming loose. I'm hard-headed, but completely soft inside. I'm all wound up and still. The only thing that I can say is I don't need you anyways. I don't need you, go home, go home. I don't need you anyways, I don't need you, go home, go home. I'm your dolly, stuffed with extra baggage, lay me down to shut my eyes, beaded gazes, lead you nowhere anyways, press on my heart, I will say, press on my heart, I will say, I don't need you anyways, I don't need you, go home, go home. I don't need you anyways, I don't need you, go home, go home, go home, go home, go home, go home, go home.
Thank you to the Little Mountain Misses. That was a great piece. I wanted to cut in here and say a special thank you. Actually, a huge thank you to Tynan and Shelley Groves. Every year, Shelley and Tynan, they help us out with Harvest of Memories every year, and they're one of the few people we call first. They always say yes, and it's been fantastic. So. And we're going to see a special feature from them just shortly, but I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to Tynan and Shelley. It's just fantastic. continuing the thank yous, we have a ton of donors this year with even more items donated, more bids through the bid process, and donations through either Canada Helps or through the Octria site. We have a ton of bidders. Rob's telling me I gotta ramble on for about a minute here, so because there is so many donors, thank you. This includes our sponsors, donors, item donors, people who just made cash donations. It all goes to keeping the lights on at the Crow's Nest Museum, keeping us active with programs, offering to school groups and anybody who wants to book anything, as well as our collections work. If anybody ever wants to have a behind the scenes tour of the collection, you can come see the craziness that is. And honestly, every time we get a artifact donation from the general public, we love it. It does take a lot of work to keep it safe within the museum, process it properly, and everything like that. So a lot of the funds raised tonight actually go straight back into the collection and the good work that's done there. So thank you to everybody there. So like I said off the top, we have Tynan and Shelley are amazing. I just can't say that enough. You've heard them at our cocktail hours when we were in person with the Harvest of Memories. You heard Shelley's infectious laugh through the evening. It's been fantastic. This year, I sent an email to Tynan, and he said, of course, we'll send you some pre-recorded content. This is great. We would love to help the Harvest of Memories. He never even hesitated. But this year, they composed and performed an original piece of music just for the event. It's called the Harvest of Memories Waltz, and without further ado, let's hear it.
Will be singing lead vocals with accompaniment by Lara, Megan, John, and the band. And Ellie, that's you. Get up there before Tina retires.
And we're rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling on the river. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. But I never last 1 minute I see, worrying about the way that things might have been. friends, but I never saw the good side of the city till I used to ride on a little queen. Then we will keep on turning, proud of Mary, keep on burning, and we're rolling, 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 rolling on the river. Said we're rolling, 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 yeah, rolling on the river.
Well, thank you, Tynan and Shelley, and that great performance by the Red Ravens. I was watching it here, and the choreography, the whole production, that's fantastic for a community, for any group, but to have in our community, we are very blessed to have the Red Ravens, and thank you again for contributing to this year's Harvest of Memories. We really, really appreciate it. So I just wanted to take a minute and just maybe just talk a little bit sorry. This is just really close to my heart, and I just want to get this right. We now have a special message from our communications lead.
Hi, I'm Janice Hoffman. Please say you'll be the answer to an innocent mannequin who is suffering right now. A mannequin who needs your help. Please call the number on your screen or go online with a monthly gift. For just $18 a month, you'll rescue, provide necessary medical care, food, shelter, and some much needed love. Call and join in the next 30 minutes, and we'll send you a photo of a mannequin in the museum. This is your chance to say that I won't sit by and let another mannequin suffer.
Thank you for that powerful, powerful message, Janice. Maybe let's lighten the mood a little bit here. We have a former Harvest of Memories headliner, Shane Painter, who sent in a tune for us. Let's hear it, Shane.
Hi, my name is Shane Painter, and I'm here to give you a few songs for the virtual Harvest of Memories, and I hope you enjoy them. Dark in the city, night is a wire. Steam in the subway, earth is a fire. Woman, you want me, give me a sign. Catch my breathing, closer behind. In touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Smell like a sound, I'm lost in a crowd, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Straddle the line, discord and rhyme. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Mouth is alive, juice is like wine, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Stopped in the forest, too close to hide. I'll be upon you by the moonlight side. High blood drumming on your skin is so tight. You feel my heat, I'm just a moment behind. In touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Scent to the sound, I'm lost and I'm found, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Straddle the line, it's just golden rhyme. I whine, I'm after you. My mouth is alive, all running inside, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Running the ground, I break from the crowd. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Smell like a sound, I'm lost and I'm found, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Straddle the line, it's discord and rhyme. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Mouth is alive, juice is like wine, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Burning the ground, break from the crowd. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Sent to the sound, I'm lost and I'm found, and I'm just alive, running inside, and I'm hungry like the wolf.
All right, thank you so much for that entertainment. Like that was just fantastic. And we have more entertainment coming on because we're actually right at the halfway point already. It's crazy. Speaking of halfway point, that means you don't have very much time left to bid on items or purchase tickets. I mean, we are currently have $8,115 of current in progress bids. So that is fantastic. So by all means, keep them coming. That doesn't mean we're done for the evening. You have until 8:50 to get all of that in, as well as your 4 tickets, including the Gushel print before. Speaking of auction items, I mentioned before this great mountain cutout with the trees and everything like that. I just feel terrible because I found out that Paul Pachersky really has his eye on this. So I'm not sure if anyone wants to definitely bid up Paul, but you maybe a little bit, because it's a great item, isn't it? And speaking of other items, as you can see, this is just a small amount of the 80 items that are up for auction, including, I think this is adorable. So instead of a rocking horse, I don't know if you can, oh, you can see a little bit. He's a bear, he's adorable, he's fluffy. I have no need for a rocking bear, and yet I kind of want him. He's really cute. And some other great items. Is everyone proud that the basket of the liquor store is still unopened? It's made it halfway through the night and it's still unopened, so you definitely want to get your name in on that as well. So again, 8:50 is your deadline because you don't want to miss out. You want to make sure it will stay unopened, don't worry. You want to make sure you get your name in on the liquor store item, the super cute, soft, cuddly bear. There's some great prints. We have a Carrie Lair piece even back here. So definitely get that. And like I said, that mountain with the trees, it's just beautiful. It would be great in any home, Paul's or anyone's. So you definitely want to get your name on that as well. And our 50-50, I noticed there are some more tickets up there. We're currently at 1,240. So you get half of whatever our current pot is at exactly 8:50. So it doesn't matter if you're watching this later, it's 8:50 tonight and then you're out of luck. All right, you don't want to miss out on that. Well, 8,145 total in progress bids, but I just see the amount we've raised. That's pretty exciting because we actually have raised the $30,000. So that's pretty awesome. That doesn't mean you're done because like I said, mountain item you definitely want, as well as 50-50. So please do, the evening is only half over. Keep coming, but thank you so much. That is fantastic. That is the generosity there of the sponsorships, and you at home getting to participate from your couch or in your pajamas, nobody's judging, it's cool, is definitely what keeps so many great programs here at the museum going. So thank you so much, and by all means, keep that bidding war going. Oh yeah, so the wine gift basket now. People are getting aggressive, it looks like. So by all means, jump in on that wine gift basket too. Add to that, okay? And there's some gift certificates as well, so make sure. Just because they're not displayed here, doesn't mean that they're not up, all right? And speaking of great items, the ticket pieces, you can get a ticket to go to bring home all of the wine off that wine table we mentioned earlier. So you definitely want a chance to get that because there are 80 bottles of wine on that wine table, and I think it would be a great time to check out what that looks like.
Thanks, Krista. I'm over here at the wine table. I'm trying to not get outbid on my auctions, but I heard that we surpassed the 30,000 mark. So, and I had to check for myself. So Thank you so much, folks. That's just fantastic. I have to say thank you once again. But like I said, I've been hanging out here at the wine table, not partaking. Don't worry, everybody. And as Krista mentioned, we have over 80 bottles of wine here, all donated by the community. So thank you to all our wine donors who helped make this great raffle possible. I believe the names are on the screen now. It's just fantastic that we have such great support each year. $20 a ticket, buy it on the auction site. One lucky winner will draw it tonight, takes home all this wine. We've got it up here, it's down in our basins, on the table. I don't know if there's a wine that's sold in the Crow's Nest Pass that's not on this table. It's just fantastic. Over 80 bottles, like we said. If you're a wine drinker, even if you're not a wine drinker, you'll never have to figure out what you're going to bring to a party for at least a few years if you win this package. So, like I said, $20. That's all it takes. Gets you the whole shebang. So buy your tickets now before it's too late.
Man, I think that the wine table would be a great prize to win, so I kind of am crossing my fingers that my husband is currently buying tickets for it. So hopefully. But there's a lot of other great items as well. And all of these things are made possible by you at home, but also our sponsors. So we've mentioned them before and we can't mention them enough. So thank you to our sponsors: A&B Liquor Store, Allied Ace Hardware, Century 21 Foothills South, Crow's Nest Insurance Agencies, Drain Brothers Construction, Lorna Mochinsky, Northern Company Blairmore, Prestige Cleaners, Rocky Mountain Optometry, Sioux Sushi, Service Credit Union, Scotiabank, Spray Lake Sawmills, Tech Coal, and Turtle Mountain Pharmacy. Thank you again so much. But earlier we had some of the entertainment, some of the items. There was a near and dear, a little bit of a downer, but it was very near and dear. And we want to actually draw your attention to the Save the Mannequins. And actually, we have hashtag Save the Mannequins going on. So apparently this has now started. So speaking of social media, Janice, what else is going on besides Save the Mannequins?
Yeah, great. Thank you so much. It is truly a near and dear thing to my heart. We're all about helping out the mannequins here at the museum, so any little bit helps, truly, truly. But in terms of what's going on YouTube and Facebook, lots of action. We got a lot of congratulations because we did, I guess, hit our goal already. It's been wonderful. Thank you everyone so much. I know Rick Gillis here on YouTube said he loved the mannequin bit. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. Elizabeth Hazlitt and Lisa Hazlitt both said woohoo, and so excited that we finally, hit that goal mark. And then Kathleen Cable and Ashley Nicholson both said congratulations. Thank you all so much. Again, I'm here to chat with you or just revel in the excitement of it all. But also, if you have any questions, feel free to ask those on there as well, and I'll try to answer them as best I can.
Thank you so much, and that is fantastic. By all means, keep commenting. I don't think you're going to get tired of hearing the woohoos for making that goal, or for hashtag Save the Mannequins. Anything or any questions, that is definitely the place to contact someone. So next we actually are going to go back to Pat, because Pat would like to introduce our next sponsor.
It's great to see everyone participating in the auction, the draws, and the chats. And we're going to get back to some of the music. But before we throw it back to Kevin, I want to thank our longtime supporter, my very good friend, Lorna Mochinsky from Vancouver, for stepping up once again and for contributing every single year as she does to this year's Harvest of Memories and all the Harvest of Memories that we've had in the past. So thank you again, Lorna, and take it away, Kevin.
If you're traveling in the North Country Fair, where the winds hit heavy on the borderline. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. So if you're going when the snowflakes storm, when the rivers freeze and the summer ends, please see if she has a coat so warm to keep her from the howling winds. Please see for me if her hair hangs long, if it rolls and flows all down her breast. Please see for me if her hair hangs long. And that's the way I remember her best. And I'm wondering if she remembers me at all. Many times I've often prayed, and in the darkness of my night, and in the brightness of my day. So if you're traveling in the North Country Fair, where the winds hit heavy on the borderline, remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world below. There is no sickness, no toil nor danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my father and all my loved ones who've gone on. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know my way is hard and steep, but beauteous fields arise before me, where God's redeemed vigils keep. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. Long and a dusty road, it's a hard and a heavy load, and the folks I meet ain't always kind. Some are bad and some are good, some have done the best they could. Some have tried to ease my troubling mind, and I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. I've been wandering through this land, just doing the best I can, trying to find what I was meant to do. And the people that I see look as worried as can be, and it looks like they're wandering too. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. But I had a little girl one time, she had lips like cherry wine, and she loved me till my head went plumb insane. But I was too blind to see she was drifting away from me, and my good girl went off on a midnight train. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. If you see me passing by, and you sit and you wonder why, wish that you were rambling too, nail your shoes to the kitchen floor, lace them up and bar the door. Thank your stars for the roof that's over you. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in the fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we lie in the fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's soul upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. So we're going to take a pause there and get an update on what it's like down at the Bellevue mine. Sammy, how's it going down there?
It's dark.
Well, thank you, Sammy, once again. And we're also hearing reports over social media that there might be a Bigfoot sighting down at the mine. Unconfirmed. So thank you. Sammy. And thank you, Kevin. This sounds great. I know there's been a few technical camera hiccups on Kevin's feed, but it just sounds absolutely amazing. So thank you, Kevin. We want to give a shout out to another sponsor here tonight. Service Credit Union came on this year as a major sponsor, which is great. Service Credit Union has been a great supporter throughout the years of the Crow's Nest Museum, but also I think the Historical Society has been banking with the credit union when it was the credit union down here in Coleman. So that's the legacy there, and that's the community outreach that organization has. So thank you, Service Credit Union. I would be remiss if I didn't mention how hashtag Save the Mannequins is now trending or doing quite well on our social media. I'm sure we'll check in with Janice later to get an update on that. But let's throw it back to Kevin for some more great tunes.
Oh, I'm sailing away, my own true love. Sailing away in the morning. Is there something I can send you from across the sea? From the place that I'll be landing. No, there's nothing you can send me, my own true love. There's nothing I wish to be owning. Just carry yourself back to me unspoiled. From across that lonesome ocean. I just thought you might want something fine, made of silver or of golden, well, either from the mountains of Madrid, from the coast of Barcelona. Oh, but if I had the stars of the darkest night and the diamonds from the deepest ocean, well, I'd forsake them all for your sweet kiss. For that's all I'm wishing to be owning. That I might be gone a long, long time, and it's only that I'm asking. Is there something I can send you to remember me by? To make your time more easy passing. How can you ask me again? It only brings me sorrow. Same thing I would want today, I would want again tomorrow. I got a letter on a lonesome day. It was from her ship sailing, saying I don't know when I'll be coming back again. Just depends on how I'm feeling. If you, my love, must think that way, then I'm sure your mind is roaming. I'm sure your thoughts are not with me, but with the country to where you're going. So take heed of the western wind. Take heed of the stormy weather. Yes, there's something I can send back to me. Spanish boots of Spanish leather. When it's God I see in headlights, kneeling down on frozen highways, and salvation in white knuckles on a wheel. And the deer is in the audience by the border of the darkness, where forgiveness grows and slowly winds away. Well, there's a question somewhere asked with all the answers inside, but I'll never find the kid before she's gone. Well, the day is never done, but there's a light on where you're sleeping, so I hope somewhere that troubles will be gone. But now the ghost is in my jacket, and my stairs were built in anger, winding forcefully but end up where I stand. But there are no rocks or salt and nails, I load my cannons not to kill you, simply lost the words to tell you I'm afraid. There's a sign up to a hill to see the far of the land. Well, the sign will tell you turn if there's a one. Still the day is never done, but there's a light on where you're sleeping, so I hope somewhere that troubles will be gone. Darling, when it's you I see in headlights, driving down the golden highway, and salvation in the beauty of some embrace. And the deer is gone without me to the valley of surrender. There's still another world along its tracks. There's that sign up to a hill to see the far of the land. Well, the sign will say there's still a higher one. Now the day is slowly setting, and the light's on where you're sleeping, so I hope somewhere our troubles will be gone. Going down to the Greyhound station, gonna get a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat. Try and hide my sorrow from the people I meet and get along with it all. Go down where people say y'all. Sing a song with a friend. Change the shape that I'm in. Get back in the game, start playing again. I'd like to stay, but I might have to go to start over again. Might go back down to Texas, might go to somewhere I've never been. And get up in the morning and go out at night, and I won't have to go home. Get used to being alone. Change the words to the song and start singing again. Tired of running around looking for answers to questions that I already know. I could build me a castle of memories just to have somewhere to go. Count the days and the nights that it takes to get back in the saddle again. Feed the pigeons some clay, turn the night into day. Start singing again when I know what to say. I'm going down to the Greyhound station, I'm gonna get a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat. Try and hide my sorrow from the people I meet and get along with it all. Go down where people say y'all. Feed the pigeons some clay. Turn the night into day. Start talking again when I know what to say. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round. She said, I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round. She told me her name was Billie Jean, that she caused a scene, and every head turned with eyes that dreamed of being the one who will dance on the floor in the round. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. And mother always told me, be careful who you love. And be careful what you do, 'cause the lie becomes the truth. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. She says I am the one, but the kid is not my son. 40 days and for 40 nights, the law was on her side. But who can stand when she's in demand? Her schemes and her plans. 'Cause we danced on the floor in the round. So take my strong advice, just remember to always think twice. She told my baby we'd dance till 3, then she looked at me and showed a photo. My baby cried, his eyes looked like mine. Go and dance on the floor in the round. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Mother always told me, be careful who you love and be careful what you do. The lie becomes the truth. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. Says I'm the one, but the kid is not my son.
Kevin, that was just a rad version of that song, and thanks so much for that. We're only like 20 minutes left until everything closes. So really, really want to make sure that those tickets, those auction items get in. I'm noticing here that we've got a few tickets for the wine table just went. And, oh wow, like quite a few tickets for the wine table just went. So I think that's gonna be a pretty competitive draw. We'll be making all of those draws. Everything like that closes at exactly 8:50, so you do not wanna miss out. Our current, also updating you on our current total in progress bids is $8,465, which is awesome. That's incredible. Thank you so much for that. So if you want, your time is almost running out. We have a little bit more time. If you want this mountain print here with the trees, I say print, this mountain cut out with the trees, and it's just so beautiful. It looked good in anyone's living room, but any of these other items as well. So here we have a lovely, this is very cool. I don't want to like mess with it, but it is a fall themed soaps, and it says Happy Harvest on it, and it's all handmade soaps from the Fugly Soap Factory, which is by far the coolest name of any soap factory that I've ever heard of, anyway. But also, any of these other items, any of the ones, the gift cards and things that are online, you can have any of those. And there's the golf package for 4, we have noticed has been, there's a bit of a war going on for that one right now as well. So that's currently sitting at $275, and we're thinking that's a little underpriced actually. So you probably want to get in on that kind of great deal, and you yourself can go golfing when the golf course opens again. And that is a package for 4. Also, I think the hot item might be that book we were talking about earlier. What is the book called again?
Now you're asking hard questions. It's about Corbin.
It's about Corbin, and it's made exclusively for the museum, and I do think that might be the hot ticket item of the evening, of the whole auction. So definitely want to check that one out and see if you're interested in that, because like we said, at 8:50 everything closes, so you're gonna run out of time. But before any of that, let's go check in what's happening with social media. And Janice.
Hey, thanks Krista. Yeah, it's been pretty busy over here. Lots of hashtags Save the Mannequins. Again, it's so important to get the word out and to get awareness out there. I know we have Becky here saying thank you for drawing awareness to this tragic and often overlooked failure of humanity.
Oh, that is, yeah.
It's true. It's true. I'm so glad we were able to reach out to people. Lisa here also says hashtag Save the Mannequins. Thank you, Lisa. As well as Taryn. Oh, girl. Both my parents were mannequins. I feel for you. I feel for you.
Imagine.
We're here for you. Hashtag Save the Mannequins. Keep it out there. Also, lots of other great comments here. Rosalind here says, great job, Shane Painter, phenomenal, great, amazing work. Lori here also says, wonderful job, Kevin Smith. Kevin's been knocking it out of the park tonight. It's been amazing. We're very blessed here to be able to enjoy hearing him live. As well as Shannon here on YouTube, we can't miss this. She brings to light a real issue that we're not talking enough about, the mannequins that have been trapped in the coal mines for over 10 years. Bellevue Underground Mine, like, Tito, are you kidding me? They need our help. It's so true. Anyways, like I said, get the word out there, spread the awareness, hashtag save the mannequins.
Yes. Such an important message, and we can't forget the Bellevue mannequins.
It's so important.
So
I can't
important.
stress it enough. So thank you. We have some platinum sponsors we need to thank. This late in the evening, we can't forget anybody. We have Spray Lake Sawmills and A&B Liquor. Thank you so much for your support once again this year. Helped us many times over. Thank you to Spray Lakes and A&B Liquor Store. I'm pretty sure most of that wine table came from A&B Liquor Store.
That's awesome.
One of the preferred destinations for all of our wine table donors, I'm sure. Let's. There they are on the screen. Thank you to the wine table donors. Remember, over 80 bottles of wine, one winner, $20. That's all it takes. What is that? $20 is 2 or 1 3/4 bottles of wine. I don't know what it is now.
I looked at some of that wine. I think some of that wine is more than $20.
Yeah, I think there's some good ones in there. So definitely get your tickets now before it's too late. We're coming down to it, folks. So we better thank the sponsors.
We've definitely been a little bit. So let's make sure we thank them.
Yeah.
So A&B Liquor Store, Allied Ace Hardware, Century 21, Foothills South, Crow's Nest Insurance Agencies, Drain Brothers Construction, Lorna Machinsky, North & Company Blairmore, Prestige Cleaners, Rocky Mountain Optometry, Sioux Sushi, Service Credit Union, Scotiabank, Spray Lake Sawmills, Tech Coal, Turtle Mountain Pharmacy. So thank you again.
Thank you. And I'm going to pause for a little minute here and thank Rob and Nisa, who are behind the scenes here. Every time we stumble or giggle, it's Rob's fault. Every time we do something right, it's Nisa's fault.
Yeah.
Or Nisa did it.
It's your fault we did it right.
Yeah, Nisa is our savior. Rob usually messes us up. So thank you to Rob. Thank you to Nisa for coming down and helping us again this year. It's been great. Looking down at the thermometer, Krista, rolled
crazy.
over $31,000 raised. Thank you,
That's
everybody.
amazing.
That's great. Great.
Thank you. And there's still a little bit of time left.
Still a little time. I see some metal art bids trickling in. That seems to be getting a little hot.
Hey, I noticed a name on there after that metal art. I feel like I've mentioned that.
I think that gentleman is really eager to win that one.
Really wants the metal art.
And just to focus on a few things, this is that VIP. It's hard to see with the lights. There we go. There we go. This is the VIP Gushel print. Thank you to Robert Williams. Sorry if I'm missing that name. Sorry, Robert. Thank you for donating the prints, and then we had them framed locally here at Artist Touch Studio. So thank you to Donna for printing those. They look fantastic, and don't miss out on this one. As well as, let me grab these. Maybe this other large one here. This parade in Blairmore. Look, you don't have to look at my ugly mug here. Maybe I can get it again. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful Blairmore parade. You live in Blairmore, you need this in your house. I'm looking at a few of the new residents of Blairmore recently. You guys need this one in your homes. And then we have another Coleman one over here too. You can see them way better on the auction site, folks. You definitely need to get a bid on those. This one, anybody who's been to the Holy Ghost Cafe when it was that and the Rum Runner, this is the highway. So definitely don't miss out on these ones. So definitely.
Those are awesome, and you don't want to miss out, and you only have till 8:50, so you're running out of time. But we do have a little bit more entertainment for you, so you only have a few minutes left. When we come back, we're going to be drawing those prizes and congratulating some big winners. But until then, we have a song from the very talented Lani Folkhard, who is also a past Harvest of Memories headliner. So following her, we have the Pachurskis and Friends, which I believe are the Groves.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Lani Folkhard. As we power through yet another season of online and virtual interactions, I just want to thank you for inviting me to be a part of this event tonight. Thanks for all your hard work, and I wish you the best in your continued efforts. Now, as a musician, I strive for diversity in styles, both in songs that I learn and songs that I write, but I often find myself coming back to the old country western style. That's where I feel the most at home. So this is an old country song that I wrote a couple of months ago. It's about being not only a part-time musician, but a full-time mom and having some other part-time employment as well, and just how things get busy, priorities change, but I am ultimately grateful for all of it. I was hoping to collaborate with a few other women in the community, talented musicians and good friends. Ironically, we could not get our schedules to line up to have the song done in time for this event. But stay tuned for that collaboration. If and when it happens, I will be posting it to my social media platforms. So for tonight, it's just me in my living room. So thanks so much for tuning in. This is called Wish Me Goodnight. It's summer again, the smoke settled in from the wildfires burning out west. I can't lay long in bed, babies need to be fed in this nest. Thanks so much. Take care out there.
Sonny lives on a farm in a wide open space. You can kick off your shoes, you can get above the race. You can lay down your head by a sweet riverbed, and Sonny always remembers what it was Mama said. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and these nights get so long, the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny carries the load, though he's barely a man. There ain't all that to do, but he does what he can, and he watches the seas from a room by the stairs, and the waves keep on rolling. They've done that for years. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. These nights get so long, the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. It's 100 miles to town, Sonny's never been there. He goes to the highway and he stares and he stares, and the mail comes at 4, and the mailman is old, and Sonny still dreams his dreams full of silver and gold. But Sonny's dreams can't be real, they're just stories he's read. Stars in his eyes are just dreams in his head, and he's hungry inside for a wide world outside, and I know I'll never hold him, though I've tried and I've tried. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and these nights get so long, the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and these nights get so long, the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong.
And thank you so much to Lani, Paul, Becky, Shelley, and Tynan. Love the shirt and the video, Paul. That was amazing. Thank you. So thanks for the contribution. Let's try to throw it back down to the Bellevue Mine one more time. Sammy, are you there?
It's still cold, and it's really dark.
Thanks again, Sammy. Be safe down there. It's been past the 8:50 mark. Just quickly before we throw it back to Kevin. Flurry of activity. Check your bids, everybody. Thank you. And let's hear one more from Kevin before we come back and do some draws.
Thanks, Chris. And I want to say thanks for letting me be a part of this virtual Harvest of Memories, and to everyone involved. And I get time for one more song. So this is by one of my favorite musicians, Dan Mangan. It's called Sold.
Thought the suits had come for me, found alternatives to honesty, Body and soul were bought and sold, patented and out of reach. So I reach, but it hurts, it kills, it screams, and it fills my heart with chills. And I take my pills, but I'm still tired of sleeping with the light on. But if it keeps the hair out of my eyes, pack it up, send it home for just one stab at the good life. Well, that's enough, and I'm sold. I gave up all my wretched thoughts, left them out for the less fortunate. And at the gates I'll skip the queue. Life's not living less, you're sure to make it through. Still it hurts, it kills, it screams, and it fills my heart with chills. And I take my pills, but I'm still tired of sleeping with the light on. If it keeps the hair out of my eyes, pack it up, send it home for just one stab at the good life. Well, that's enough, and I'm sold. Yeah, I'm sold.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Great performances all night tonight. That's just added a great element to a broadcast this year. Thank you to all the performers who contributed pre-recorded as well. Just fantastic. And all I did was send a quick request, and we got great support. So thank you very much. The auctions are done. Everything's been great. What do I see? $32,586 raised tonight. Thank you so much. That's just fantastic. Yeah, Krista, we saw quite a flurry of activity.
Crazy. Right at the last minute, the computer had a second catching up.
We got all the notifications about 2 minutes late. It was hilarious. So great job, everybody.
And right up till the end, that the Corbin book went crazy. So
yeah,
that and the golf package and the church pew, one after the other.
Lots going on. Donations at the end,
Yep.
tickets at the end. Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's get to some draws. Let's see who's some lucky winners. Let's start with the VIP ticket for that wonderful Gushel right here.
Okay.
Thank you, Janice. Who's drawing this
I'll
one?
draw that one.
Okay, you draw this one? Okay.
All right.
Don't look.
All right. It's okay. I'm too short. I can't see in there anyway. All right. So our winner is Ginger Bradley.
Ginger Bradley. Congratulations, Ginger. Keep that separate. Keep it separate. Okay, let's do the wine table. I know this was a highly sought after prize this year. Over 80 bottles of wine. Who's drawing the wine? Yeah, Janice, you're going to help us with the wine. Thank you. I'm not going to look.
Fingers crossed.
Okay. Colleen.
Oh, Dasoni.
Colleen Dasoni.
Congratulations, Colleen.
All the wine.
Yeah, great job. And let's do the 50-50. It finished off at $1,500, so winner takes half. Great job. Thank you, everybody. And, look at that. We had a technical malfunction right away. But not cheating, everybody. It's on the... Couple fell through.
Just a technical difficulty.
We'll blame Rob. Blame Rob. Okay, is there any more? See, there we go. If this is the thing, there we go. Okay. So, I'm not going to spin it anymore, Sammy. I want you to
I'll close my eyes.
Close it around, spin it around, and grab a ticket for us here.
And our winner is Dean Ward.
Dean Ward, congratulations! Dean Ward. Okay, perfect. Thank you, folks. This has just been fantastic. I can't say enough how amazing it's been to have support like we've had. This is fantastic. Once again, during a pandemic, I hate to say bring that into the frame, but just during that we had a fundraiser like this, it just speaks volumes of how great our community is, how great the support for the Crow's Nest Museum is, and thank you like that. I want to bring Pat back in, Janice come back in. This has just been fantastic, everybody, and I want to say thank you once again to Kevin Smith for playing live here in the museum. I want to thank Robinisa once more. Krista, thank you for hosting, stepping up this year. That's great. We had Sammy and Janice running everything on the behind the scenes and over on social media. That's fantastic. Thank you for your support. Shout out to our one of our summer students this year, Sydney, who helped out all day with setup and pretty much anything we asked of her. That was fantastic. Thank you, Sydney. And thank you once again to everybody who bid, donated, sponsored, everything like that. I just can't thank you enough. Am I missing anybody? Missing anything?
On behalf of the board again, thank you to everybody, our technical team, Rob and Lisa, all of the people who contribute. We've had a blast down here at what do you call this? The studio.
Yeah, sure.
Studio in downtown Coleman.
Yeah.
So, awesome evening, and thank you everybody on behalf of the board. Great night.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night.
Guys, is it over? Can I come out now?
Thank you.